Big style, tiny scale. Welcome to Krislabell Miniatures. Let's get into it.
All right, this is where we have gotten so far with the Cigar Lounge build. I have a few things outside drying, and because of the way that the seating arrangement came out, I may make the seating like I did in the shoe store slash boutique, and we'll figure it out. But I just wanted to show y'all how far we have gotten. I got all the pictures laminated. Some of the stuff I just put on here, you know, just so I won't waste lamination sheets. But we're gonna, you know, pick the ones we want and get everything together for that. And I'm gonna cut everything out, and then we're gonna put everything up, and then I have to make the cigars at a later date. And my husband has to reprint this page that me and Gemini came up with for the cigar wrappers. The box should be fine because they're gonna go like on the display in the lounge, but I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, I'm still working on the bar. I got it like this because I'm letting the glue dry that I put as a brace. I cut some black foam board, put silver ribbon strips on it to help go with everything. We end up going with the holographic cubicle right here. I'm gonna make some shelves to go in here so we can put advertisement for alcohol and things of that nature. I'm gonna make sure I put 2 shelves over here on this side as well. And I have to put covers on all of the couches. I'm gonna make them more like benches instead of like a couch cozy area, even though lounges are supposed to be cozy, but I think we're past that point now. Here are some of the other items that I have spray painted. This is a couch. This is one of the ones I found at the thrift store the other day when I made a run. It looked exactly like the other orange couch that I had put in the twins. Did I put it in the twins one? No, I put it in the ice creamery. I don't think I made the video of me showing that yet. I'll make sure I do that next. But anyways, I dust some gold over the black, and then I made this solid gold. Sort of look like, you know, fabric. I don't know. It just looked good like that to me. And then these picture frames that I've had for a very long time is some label bars that go right here. Antique looking label bars. I'm gonna put those out. I was supposed to put them, I was supposed to put them up like this, but when I get everything arranged to the way it's gonna be, then I'll decide if it's gonna go, you know, in which direction. Then this is the table that was pink. I found at the thrift store. I took the base off of it because we're gonna put this base for all the tables. These little shot glasses from the Dollar Tree. This is a little cake stand that I made a long time ago. I just glued this on to see if I like it and see if it might be able to go in that corner where that lamp is at. And if I end up using the lamp, I'll make sure it matches the decor. I got this. This was a candle holder. No, not a candle holder, like a paper clip holder and stuff like that. Office desk stationery stuff from the Dollar Tree. It was silver like you see on the inside, it was gray. So I spray painted it gold. I should try to see if this will go on top of that. I don't know. But just wanted to show y'all where we were at. And this is the jukebox that was silver, gold, and blue. No, silver, blue, and red. So I just did a whole base blue. So when I put the silver and the gold on it, and I'll put my logo down here, get rid of that little star that's there. Yeah. I paint the details with silver or gold. Make it go with everything. And the light should still work because I put Vaseline on top of it. I'll wipe it off later, but it still works. One more thing I did forget to mention is the frame around this. It was from the Dollar Tree as well, and it got the little label thing right there. But we just cover that up. I think it did look nice in this space, and also address the fact that there's no bar stools. I won't be putting bar stools here because this is a smoker's lounge, so they can, you know, pick their cigars, which these stands would be for cigars and records and stuff like that. These and yeah, just wanted to address that because some people would probably be like, where the bar stools at? Ain't gonna be no bar stools because it's too crowded. This is a more intimate space where we could sit 3 on each side here, so 6 would be enough. Eventually I'm gonna put one of these candlestick holders here as a table as well. I want to put some resin in this and fill that hole, but until then I can turn it upside down and I could put something nice on top. But yeah, just wanted to make sure y'all knew that, because anybody that even use these tables, they're going to be stand-up tables, no chairs. All right, now that I have shown y'all everything, and just like I said, I'm sorry I don't show much of the builds. I really don't show much of them because this is like a unique situation, and each one of my builds I repurpose a lot of stuff instead of making it like from scratch. So not many measurements are needed, but if y'all want to have it where I show that part of the video, just leave it in the comments and I'll make it my business to start doing that. All right, we'll start right here on the front end of it all. This is some print that my husband printed out. I like the brick lays and stuff. Oops. I like to laminate it, but I don't want it to be shiny. Brick should have like more of a matte look to it, so I leave it like that. This is an old top. I got it on both sides. An old top from the double packs of mini brands that you can get at the stores, like these. It's the top that goes on here. I just spray painted it. I didn't peel the sticker off that's on the inside. I just spray painted it and made sure I cured it very well. That's that. And note to self and note to anyone that if you do these and you try to like use the double-sided tape like I use on a lot of things, that's why I didn't put any right here. It'll peel it off, like exactly where that double-sided tape is. It'll be a strip in the paint on there. So I try not to use double-sided tape on these things. If I want something on there like these, I just hot glue them on so they won't go nowhere, and then I put double-sided tape on top of those. This right here is one of those 6-packs of double shots you can get from the Dollar Tree, like in the I guess you'd say like the party station area or party area, but in that area of the store. I just glued it to the bottom of that because I love these pieces right here of it. And it's been times where I used to make scenes and I used to put string lights inside of these as well. So they're real versatile. You can also use them as planters, trash cans, you know, whatever your imagination can come up with. This right here says Miller Whiskey Cigar Bar. And it also says it right here, Cigar Bar and Lounge. Those are prints that I got offline. And I wanted to give this company, you know, credit instead of just covering them up. Where it seems as if we get our whiskey from them or buy our cigars from them, because it's another one in here. I just cut down some coffee stirrers and just made sure I cut to size while I was watching the Michael Jackson stuff. I just framed all my stuff. But this right here is one of the pictures Gemini came with to go on my inspo board. I like them so much that I turned them into like the advertisement for the cigar lounge outside. And then the other side has my logo. My husband printed it a particular size so I can just, you know, put it on the side of the building. I have it on 2 pieces of foam so I can put the lights behind it. And you can, of course, you can't see much of it right now with this string. That's what that is. It's the lights. I always put my light boxes on the side, so when I have my building side by side, I can just, you know, turn the lights on and off with no problem. And then once we go in, we have the bar. At first, I was using that ice cream container, but it was too bulky and it didn't have as much versatility as I wanted it to have. So eventually I'll use that as a sofa. I did keep it, but it'll be a sectional in something else, probably the tattoo shop, who knows. But I put double-sided tape all across the top, 3 strips per side. I even put double-sided tape on this table that I made. This is a Miniverse Make It Mini by Scratch tables. You know how they almost look like little cake pans, cake racks, and they got the short stem. That's what this is. So it's not the full plate that normally be on them, it's the little smaller one. I made that about 3 years ago, and I just thought that it'll look cool in here, so I put it right here on the countertop to make the countertop look a little bit more welcoming. This is where the orders to go are ready, and then you have a few people up here drinking already. Got your bottles. All these bottles I got from Shein. I think this, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 different packs. This trimming that I put around the whole top is actually a piece of material, well, not material, but ribbon kind of like that I got on a pair of pants that I got from the thrift store. I've used that several times. I even used this in Krislabell's house. I got a lot off that one pair of pants. But I got all the utensils that they may need. This is a how-to menu Gemini came up with, let me see if I can angle it, I'm sorry. With the items in here are made particularly for Krislabell Up in Smoke. That's the drink menu. So it got names, it has names and stuff like that of personalized drinks for this area. And that right there was another one. This, well, it almost looked like I'm in a real shelf when I'm this close. But this was another one that Gemini came up with for me. It has the different liquors and stuff like that in it. And it also has the menu down here that he made up. And like demonstrations of the cigars and whiskeys and stuff. AI pictures that I looked up online. And I particularly look up AI, so I won't end up getting like copywritten or anything like that. These are like across the board type stuff. And these shelves are the cubbies that we got from the Dollar Tree. I have a silver metallic, holographic one here, and the ones here and over here in this corner are copper, like the plates at the bottom. So these are the bigger sizes. They come in 3 different sizes at the Dollar Tree. And so I use these sizes as the couches because they were high enough where the dolls can sit and their legs don't have to be out straight at all. So it was more to 1/6 scale that way. Some more AI images. I put the color on this side and it says Krislabell. I got the some hair charms and spelled that out and just put my little logo that we made up on there. And this lamp came from the thrift store, just like this. What I made into a curtain was a shirt, and I got it pinned back with some of those. But this came from the thrift store. I just painted it, spray painted it gold, metallic gold to match the curtains and the vibe that's going on. And I air spray painted the top because I didn't want it to just be it was like a foggy clear, like a frosted white. So I just like the air, I sprayed the spray paint in it. I sprayed the spray paints in the air and let it catch that. And the stand that it is on, I spray painted as well. It was one of those pin holders from the Dollar Tree. I couldn't find 2 of those because I was gonna make them into a table, and I couldn't find another one anywhere. I went to 3 Dollar Trees in total, and I was just lucky to find that one. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put it under the lamp. But that's how that looks when it's on. The table is the top of a table that came with these type of play sets, like those Sam wooden dollhouses. Same thing this came from. The table came from that, but I screwed off the base that they had on here, and I used the same glass to keep, you know, the theme going all the way around. I put double-sided tape on here, so when the dolls are eating wings or anything, when I try to find out like a menu to put up in here, their stuff won't slip. And every coaster in here, I put double-sided tape on so stuff won't fall. So, and also I put dabs of glue on these things, even the bar, so they won't fall, because I move my houses a lot. That's why like y'all will see the background right there like that, and then sometimes y'all will see the other buildings as a background. But I move them a lot, especially when I'm first building them. I even put double-sided tape down here. So let's go to the build of this. Back to the bar. These are jewelry boxes. I used the medium size, the medium size for this. I made it into an L shape, and then on both sides I put the feet. Those are actually the little ornaments that you put on a Christmas tree, like one of the miniature kind. That's actually glass, because these can break. I got that in a big package at the thrift store, and I have been utilizing the mugs. But I covered the part that you hang towards on the tree with a with foam board. I put foam board on the inside so this wouldn't be white, and I wouldn't have to paint it, and it get a little bit more sturdiness. So I got those 2 ends, and I met them together on the shelving unit, and that's how the shelving unit looks. Now this, what I'm showing y'all, is like the bones of the cigar bar. I still have to make some clay cigars. I still have to make ashtrays and, you know, things like that. But right now, I just wanted the basics to be in here, because just like I said before, I actually made this room, and then when they came out with the record stuff, I pre-ordered that right when they did it, and I was like, that would be perfect in this room. But I'm gonna have bottle girls and everything. Let's get back to the last few things on this, and see. Also, I like to see how I can move this. That part isn't down, so I can move it around, and my tables will still be attached to my building. I'm gonna try to turn. Excuse the mess. We about to head to Temple, so I'm taking stuff out of here I know I need. But right here in this corner is another AI photo, and as you can see, I wrapped the wallpaper that me and Jim and I came up with all the way to the front side of the building as well. He came up with this picture for me for Krislabell going up in smoke, and this is the old jukebox that used to be in Nichelle in them house. I put the logo on the front with double-sided tape, because I think I should put a smaller one there. And then I just used the paintbrush and toothpick to repaint some of the items on here. I had that light turned on as well. I got that from Target about a year ago. It was last summer, because it was mixed with all that stuff. All right, AI, and then that's the picture from online. And I put shelving at the bottom of here, and you see how I just got the lights stuffed in there, because they're on the metal line, so you can bend them. They're flexible. But I put some of the alcohol bottles here, beer, some of the items to use to make the drinks all cute, like these ones I made these glasses, and I also made the cube ice that's on the inside of it, and the drink. Though that is why I make molds of the stuff that I like a lot. And of course, these drinks, y'all seen them before. I made them last year, 1 and 2. The other ones come from Miniverse 21 and up with the drinks. I'm waiting so hard for them to make another series of that, because that was just too cute. I buy them randomly still. You can't find them in stores no more, but they're on Amazon. And then on the other side, I have extra drinks, beer, some of the juices to make some of the other drinks with. Eventually, I'll put a blender in here. I got ice there, and one of the martini gold cups. I made a mold of those too. The yellow cups, the yellow goldish cups, I made those from my molds. Here go the twin to the other one on the counter there. Right here, the espresso, the lavender, all that, and this one right here, that came from the Miniverse. And also that bucket of ice that's in there. It is just, I love that series. I'm waiting very impatiently for them to hurry up. Lastly, this right here on top of the table, we'll go back to that. This is just a candle holder from the Dollar Tree. I've had that for like 2 years as well. But I appreciate y'all watching the video and listen to me talk for 16, 17 minutes. And we are going to have so much fun in this space, because it's grown and sexy. So, you know, my channel is not for kids. My channel is my life-size way of playing Sims. So thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next videos as we add things to the room. A good boy.
This place has the best drinks in the city. I totally agree with you on that. This place has the best drinks in the city. I totally agree with you on that. This place is incredible. I agree with you.
Make sure to press like and subscribe, and of course, press the notification bell.